I saw a young man hardworking. When I say hardworking, I meant hardworking. People were coming for treatment and to listen to the voice of the Lord. My greatest regret is that people around him don't know what they have. I got to my own house. Many people don't know him. And I said, wait a minute. That was when I showed them the prediction of the pastor that passed away. Women, they are the ones that can raise you, and they are the same that can damage your life, that can take you down. So
just flat like that, sir?
Flat.
From high to flat?
Yes.
You mean the prophet also go to the kitchen to cook for you?
Oh yes, I'm telling you, once he's in, I will just sit down.
Feel relaxed?
Feel relaxed. And most of what he cooks, they are medicinal that takes care of your body. So it is I mean, very, very nutritional and very good. He doesn't allow a woman to cook for him. He doesn't. He cooks his own food. And that I love so much.
Quickly talk about one man that I know you now through, and I've seek his indulgence to talk to you. That's in person of Prophet Dr. MKO Tibetan. He said you are his landlord for 18 years and that you are one of the most quintessential human being has ever met, a very generous, that you didn't increase your house rent, you are so nice, you are so kind. Why did you behave that way to him, and how will you define him?
When I first met him, I saw a young man hardworking. When I say hardworking, I meant hardworking. People were coming for treatment and to listen to the voice of the Lord. They will come in 6 o'clock in the morning, they start coming in. And at 2 a.m. in the morning, they are still, some of them are still there. And at 6 in the morning, you see people knocking. And I would say, how can these people not even think that this man should rest? And he would say, okay, let's take care of them. Let's take care of them. My greatest regret is that people around him don't know what they have. I got to my own house. Many people don't know him. And I said, wait a minute. That was when I showed them the prediction of the pastor that passed away.
Okay, that's TB Joshua.
TB Joshua.
On page 335 of his new book, Revelation 2021.
Yes, and I showed them. I said, do you see this? This man has predicted this long time ago. And so many things he has predicted, but people don't even take cognizance of it. People don't even know him as far as this country. Even Yoruba people that I believe they should know him and take advantage, but they don't know him. Even my own sister, my own brother, they don't know him. So I just couldn't believe it, because I honestly believe, they should appreciate what God has given them. But it's unfortunately it's unfortunate that they don't know it. Maybe by now they will turn back, and people don't even look at YouTube to say they want to see this man. They must, to want to know him. You have to want to know somebody first. He's down to the core. He cooks for me when he comes to US. He makes sure.
You mean he cooks or he cooks?
Cooks.
I mean food.
Food.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Can't believe this, sir.
He cooked. I'm telling you,
he's a good cook or a bad cook?
A very, very good cook. Very good cook.
You mean the prophet also go to the kitchen to cook for you?
Oh yes, I'm telling you. Once he's in, I will just sit down.
Feel relaxed.
Feel relaxed. And most of what he cooks, they are medicinal that takes care of your body. So it is. I mean, very, very nutritional and very good. He doesn't allow a woman to cook for him. He doesn't. He cooks his own food. And that I love so much. It tells me 3 things can kill you. And they are the 3 O's.
I know the O's. O is one of them.
Owo, Obìnrin. And the 3rd one I don't want to mention.
So no, but in those days when he was living in your house, how are you tolerating him, and what are those other things? Were there times that he annoys you, maybe because of the kind of people that come to visit him?
No, because I do similar work myself, but my level may not be as high as his own. People come to my, I help people praying and other kind of things. I do that. So he is far more powerful. Very, very, very powerful. And I am very glad that I'm his friend. Yes.
A lot of people have this perception that celestial leaders are womanizers, that women are always chasing them, panties, bras, and everything. But what would you say about Prophet Marcus and you yourself as a celestial leader too? Is it true that women are always chasing you, and how do you handle the surge of women?
That is very true. I will tell you one instant. A lady came into the house. She was what we can call beauty.
Beautiful.
Beauty. Yes.
Charming.
She's very, very beautiful. But she thought, because of her beauty, that she can use that to
lure you?
To lure Marcus.
Oh, Prophet MKO Tibetan.
Yes, that he can use that to lure him and
maybe capture him.
And she came in.
Seduce him.
She came in doing all this kind of woman. And my altar is upstairs. And whoever he wants to administer to, he takes them to the altar room. This woman came in. There were still many people waiting. And because of her beauty, so she thought, as Prophet Marcus was going upstairs, she started following him. And Prophet Marcus looked back and said, "Ma, did I call you?" "Did I call you? Please wait until I call you." So people there, because
he damned her.
Yes.
I can't believe this, sir.
He doesn't care who you are. That's my own thing. He doesn't care. He does things accordingly. Yes.
According to the dictate of the Holy Spirit.
Exactly. Exactly.
But as a woman, try to seduce you yourself as an elder in the church.
Oh, definitely. Even you yourself that is not a prophet or a man of God or what, women will always come to seduce you. I've had cases. I want to take a woman to stream bathe, and she's going to drive me there. And do you know that she just opened her legs and take out all the gown that she was wearing up to her. And I said, "Madam, please, what are you doing? We are going for spiritual work. When you do this, there is spirit in me. You killed it. There's no will." And truly enough, I didn't go to that stream babe that day. I just let it go. Because there's no way that work is going to be successful. No way. Unless you are not in spirit. But once you start with that, forget it. You know.
So she felt that her nakedness can just lure your brain and capture you, sir.
Yes, they do that. They do it. Some don't even want spiritual cleansing. Some just want to cajole you and capture you, and
maybe sexual perfection.
Yes.
Sexual instruction and all that.
Yes. Yes.
And do you know, when you heard story of shepherds that are falling into this trap, how did you feel as a celestial leader, sir?
That's a big question, because you are told, even in the Bible, you shouldn't let. There are so many instances in the Bible. You shouldn't let that take you away from the work you are doing, from the Lord you are serving. You should be absolutely careful. Women, they are the ones that can raise you, and they are the same that can damage your life, that can take you down. So
just flat like that, sir.
Flat.
From high to flat.
Yes. Yes.
You're also very familiar with the story of the Bathsheba scandal in the Bible, where King David was just peeping. I saw a woman bathing. I said, "Hello, pray for me." So, how do you see this happening in Celestial Church? And how can we eradicate it? What should shepherd do to avoid it?
That's why I'm telling you about Marcus Tibetan. There are millions, if not to exaggerate, I mean, when you come overseas, you will see all kinds of women from all over United States coming in to come and see him. Because what you are enjoying here, to just see the man of God easily, you know, you just walk in here, so many people. It's not that easy in overseas. I mean, the time of work, the location before you get there, it's stress. It's not as easy. But over here, people don't value it. They don't. They just come to the prophet and he tells them, don't do this, do this. This is going to happen. That is going to happen. And he gives you the treatment. He gives you everything you needed. It's not like that overseas. So you have to be grateful to God and to know that, yes, you are dealing with a man of God. Because
A genuine,
because it's hard for people to do this work. It is hard, very hard, because you are going to be tempted. You know, you are definitely going to be tempted all the time, all the time. So that's
very interesting. Let me ask you before we round up. If you find yourself in a hall with 1,000 Celestial Church shepherd and you have the microphone and you are asked to advise them, what are you going to tell them to do in order for them to be victorious at the end of their journey?
My number one thing is what I told you before, that to avoid all those 3 O's, you know, to avoid all those 3 O's, and to believe in the God they are serving.
Okay, are you talking about Owo, Obering, and the other O? Even Onje too.
Include Onje.
They should be very alert and discerning.
Yes. Once you can avoid those 3, it will be hard before a human being can get you.
What of those who are joining cults? I mean, they are becoming Ogboni and all that, running health shelters and dying poor.
That's
dying untimely, I mean.
Those people, those people, they are not celestial. As far as I'm concerned, they are not celestial. You know, you must abstain from those
behaviors,
occultic or using one thing or the other. You know, you must abstain from it. I'm not talking about using medicine,
yes, as in
to heal.
As in herbs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because even Jesus used them. And he created, yes, that this is what we should do. You know.
But don't you join those who are just joining cult, join spirit and doing all sorts of things?
Yeah, because that's what Nigeria has turned into, to make quick money. And that's the reason why you see some celestial now turning to people that are just looking for fast money.
Yahoo money.
Yahoo money. Yeah.
Before we round up, sir, can you tell us about your wife, your children, and all that? Is any of them taking after you, being a pilot? I mean, who are they and how are you feeling with them?
My children, they have all graduated. Not all of them per se. I mean, I still have. They graduated too, but they haven't had something to do here. I have my grandfather was a pastor. You see, those are the things I was telling you about this guy. The day he saw me, he said, "Wow, your father is a pastor. You are a pastor. Your children." He was saying it, and I was looking at him because my son is a pastor. My sister is a pastor. I am a pastor, and I have, and my grandfather is also a pastor.
It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing. And
generational grace.
Yes. And I have one now that is coming up. It's a girl, you know. It's in Abuja. And he too, I mean, she too, she has just graduated from this junior ministerial something. Okay. Yeah.
In the ministry.
In the ministry.
Bible college.
Bible college. And I have one in Warri. That one too, he has started preaching. He has started preaching. He has started doing God's work. And I just wonder how, because I never asked anybody to say, "Hey, go and be doing." I never. But they pick it on their own with God's guidance, and they are just going straight.
God ministered to them.
Yes.
It is in their gene.
Yes.
By the special grace of God.
Yes. 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 That's it.
Sir, what of Madam, your wife? How's it feeling?
My wife is in United States as well. She had this heart surgery.
Okay.
And she cannot come here, believing unless where you have health equipment, not just to have it thousands of miles away from you, but where you can just boom
at the finger.
Yes. Yeah. And then, so because of that, she cannot, he has a heart surgery.
Yes, you just say recuperating.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of people would love to know, how old are you now, sir?
Shall I say that?
You're in your 80s or you're in your 70s?
Shall I say that?
You're in your 70s, sir.
Late 70s.
That's interesting, sir. So a lot of people will wonder, when we see you today, you are somebody that is so fitting, and the way you work, you're not even being aided. What's the secret of your sportish nature and all that? I mean,
I have to say that I have been blessed all my life. I played soccer. I played for every secondary school I go to in those days. And when I graduated and started working as an engineer, I was playing tennis.
Table tennis?
Not table tennis, real tennis. Okay. As at that time...
That's lawn tennis?
Lawn tennis. As at that time, soccer wasn't popular in the United States. So I was playing tennis, and I grew up playing tennis, competing with other companies. And so it became part of me that it made me to work strong.
Athletic.
Yes, it made me to work strong. It helped me a lot. But since I injured my knee, I couldn't play anymore. And it's showing on me.
I understand now.
Yes.
Do you have any favorite musician in Nigeria, local musician that treats you? We have Commander Obi, we have King Sunny Ade, we have Orlando Owo, we have Sashino Peters, we have Admiral Adele Abiodun, and we have the Fuji genre too. But I'm sure you are not going to be in there.
I love Sunny Ade.
King Sunny Ade?
Yes. I love Sunny Ade.
Are you from Ondo State?
Yes, I'm from Ondo town. Yes. I love Sunny Ade. And we happen to live in the same street. Yeah.
Bariga?
No, in Ondo.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. Yes.
Which of his songs do you like most? Is it Alashelaye, Alashelorun, Baba Kuishe?
There's no one I don't like. There's none of his songs I don't like. Yes, that's
Easy Motion, Stories, Kawamoji.
Honestly. Just put it on, then you will know that you will.
What Commander Obi?
I do one of those board members.
Omakerele board member Tawani.
Yes.
Idumare sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀ mo dúpẹ́. Hallelujah.
Yes.
So you are 70%.
I love that.
You love that title.
Yes, I love it.
So you are 70% KSA, 30% Ebenezer Obi.
Exactly. Yes.
Then do you have any foreign station that you like in terms of news? We have Al Jazeera, we have BBC, we have CNN and others.
CNN is my favorite. Okay. Yes. Because over here, the news is just news. I get fed up.
But CNN is a bit of potpourri of documentaries and news and lifestyle.
Yes. Documentary.
Do you have any favorite food? The other time you said the Prophet cooks some medicinal foods and all that. Which one is your favorite food? Since you are from Ondo, a lot of people think you are a pounded yam lover.
Definitely. I mean, we love our pounded yam. You know.
And a foriro.
And he knows how to do it.
So now they say kilele yo eja osan, eja tutu, shoko yoboto. Yes. I love it. So on a very last note, sir, what advice are you going to give to young people, especially people in the diaspora? They are watching you in London, in America, in Canada, everywhere. People that are growing up in Nigeria, a lot of young people are going to Yahoo. What are you going to tell them to do? We are saying that the society that brings you up relating your character, but the society right now politically we are almost behind. We are just catching up. But what are you going to advise the young people to do in a hostile environment?
Well, number one, I will not advise them to take the law into their own hands. They should keep a clear and a clean head. They should, because there's nothing that goes up that will not come down. Eventually, the Yoruba people will definitely succeed. They should be patient. They should take their time. And they should work hard, not just doing Yahoo all over the place.
Or Yahoo Plus.
Yahoo Plus. They shouldn't consider that at all.
Some are even bathing in the public now, bathing in the burial ground. Yahoo boys are in the church.
Those are the Yahoo Plus. You know, they should. desist completely from doing that, because it's I know it's hard. It's very hard, but someday we will definitely take the yoke off our necks. Definitely, it's going to come off our necks. Yes. When is what I don't know, but the yoke will definitely come out off our necks.
On that note, the yoke will definitely come off our neck. That means we will not have nails on our neck any longer. We'll be free, we'll be great, and we'll be the nation that the world will want to associate with. We are very, very thankful to our Father in the Lord's Superior Evangelist Geoffrey Olujimi Olorunshola, the first trained pilot in the Nigerian Air Force, and right now one of the most accomplished shepherd in the vineyard of the Lord Jesus Christ, a man of principle, a man of impeccable achievements, and a man who means a lot to many people home and abroad. We want to thank you, and we want to ask you that next time that we reach out to you to come and share your knowledge with a lot of young people across the world, will you be available with us, sir?
Yes, yes, I will definitely do that.
I want to thank you, sir. And please, you can share the video and let everybody benefit from this wonderful knowledge of the old that can do us well in this new generation. Till the next time that we'll be privileged to meet him, either here or in diaspora, we want you to keep the discourse continue. God bless you and goodbye.